let's get right into this one. So y'all really think that rally they getting ready to have on April 5th? Y'all think that's gonna be a good rally to go to or not? Cause it's going down, y'all. It's definitely going down. They gearing up to get going. And not only are they gonna be having a rally in DC, as I've been studying and looking around and asking questions, it ain't just in DC. They having one in Wisconsin, Minnesota, pretty much your democratic states. They're gonna be having that rally. So guys, it's not gonna just be just one-sided. Um it's not gonna be one-sided on this, and it's gonna be multiple races out there, man, protesting. And I know there was some memes and some trending um um videos going around talking about, hey, don't you take y'all asses down there to that. I was even gonna get into the mix, but then I was just like, nah, I ain't gonna put one out, because see, you gotta really sit back and you gotta do your due diligence, and you gotta really study. And y'all already know it don't matter how many memes or how many videos we put out, people gonna do what people want to do, regardless if we tell black folk to stay out of this or not. Um And to be honest with you, man, I kind of I'm 50-50 on the situation. I mean, it's some people being hurt by this shit, and it ain't just one color. See, we got to stop looking at the color spectrum, and we got to start looking at the country as a whole. If one if one race is if one race is being messed with, then all races are being messed with. But we just know how to handle it better. So y'all, man, there is multiple rallies going on, man, and it looked like it's going down. Regardless of what we say, y'all think that's a bad thing, man? Like, do y'all actually really think that Donald Trump, Elon Musk, do you really think that they're finding fraud? Do you really think that they're finding 300-year-old, 175-year-old people that were getting Social Security but wasn't getting Social Security because they aren't here? It's a lot going on, y'all, man. I was watching the little interview they had with Elon Musk's team, and they talk a lot, right? But they're not showing any evidence of what they're claiming. So it's a little one-sided to me. You can talk a lot, but I've already told y'all in previous videos, man, what we got going on here. But is it a bad thing that they are finding fraud? If they are finding fraud, I mean, I'm weighing on the fact that maybe they might be fine. Maybe they not actually messing with your grandmother's Social Security. Maybe they're not messing with the disabled that they know need Social Security. Because I was looking at a video on YouTube, and I always tell y'all, just go through the comment section and you'll figure it out, man. You'll understand that the comment section is basically your information, and they're saying that their Social Securities, their funds are still coming like clockwork. So I don't know, guys. I really don't know. I can't really say. But there is an article basically talking about what we need to know about that anti-Trump protest in DC, and that's the main big one. But they're gonna have offside rallies as well, man, in other states. So they're all gearing up, man, to pack the car down and ride down here. Are you going? Are you going to that rally? Are you going to stand out there, man, and demand that Elon Musk and them get the hell on and leave the American people alone? Because at the end of the day, we already know what happens at these rallies. We know they can kind of get out of hand a little bit. And we also know that right after it getting out of hand, and they pepper spray everybody and put bombs and smoke everywhere and tear gas, that they're still going to move on what they normally would move on. So are these rallies even worth you wasting your day away? You know, but these are some of the things that we need to know. They're saying that Donald Trump and Elon Musk thinks this country belongs to them. They're taking everything they can get their hands on, and daring the world to stop them. The Hands Off website reads, on Saturday, April 5th, we're taking to the streets nationwide. See, that's what I'm saying. Nationwide to fight back the clear message, hands off. But see, we want to know hands off of what though? Because I've already stated that I'm in those comment sections. That's one thing that I do. I like to read. I like to get an understanding about damn things before we just move, right? And like I've already stated to you, there's people who are saying that they are still receiving everything that they was already receiving like clockwork. Even during this rally that's getting ready to take place. I mean, y'all got to get into the comment sections and read, and especially on YouTube, you'll learn a lot over there. And I've already said this before. I know a lot of people don't like to go to Facebook or YouTube. I definitely don't like to go to Facebook. I even stopped posting on Facebook because Facebook is just not, it ain't what it do, bruh. So, but Instagram and YouTube and TikTok, bruh, you go in these comment sections and you'll really see, man, that nothing has happened to the normal people that have been getting Social Security. So y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that, man. Yeah, move on. Move on says more than 250,000 protesters nationwide are expected to participate in the Hands Off rally series on Saturday, making it the largest. See, but we do these rallies, right? We do these rallies, and then it gets out of hand, and then they disperse the crowd, and then they still move on. I mean, what is going to be the resolve of this rally? What is going to be the outcome? What are we looking for Elon Musk to do that he hadn't already done already? He's already they are this newly established DOGE is already laid off federal workers. They're already going after the IRS. They're already going after Social Security. They're already going after federal jobs. I mean, man, I know people that work for the USPS. I was just reading that DeJoy wants to lay off 10,000 federal workers. So what is this rally going to really do in order to push the movement? I mean, somebody tell me in the comment section, what is the outcome of this thing? You know, I know that people are saying, hey, stay home, sit down, don't you take your ass out there, but they're going. And what is going to be the outcome of you going? Because things are still moving in the direction of Elon Musk and Donald Trump. I mean, so what do we got? What do we got? What we need is something more than just a sit down march one day and then expect something to happen. What we need to do is we need to stop spending. We need to stop working. We need to stop and halt everything. Now, I'm just a small podcast show with really less than 2,000 viewers or followers. So me saying what I just said really ain't gonna work if I don't have people sharing this content. But what we need to do is we need to stop working. We need to stop spending. We need to stop supporting these companies and people who don't give a damn about the American people. That's what we need to do. But with me saying that, I'm going to have people in their head saying, well, then how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? How am I going to support this? How am I going to feed this? I mean, there is always a question in the mind of what are you doing that for? And what's the outcome of you doing that? But if everybody would just mass stop, that would definitely start that would definitely move the goalpost in our favor. But the world, or should I say the American people, aren't going to do that, man. You have so many cares of this world, like I keep saying, that people have cars and houses and boats, and I don't see that happening. So guys, we're just gonna have to wait and see, like I always say, what we got going here, man. And it's looking like they gearing up to go April 5th. Now, I would tell you to sit down and don't go nowhere, because they will target individuals that they think or they deem that's going to be a threat. And they will be down there, man, with those facial recognition software that they have. And if you come back as a risk, or somebody that's going to be you're going to be confrontational, or you've already been to one of these rallies, because that's what you don't know. They do have these facial recognition cameras and these this technology that can pinpoint you out. And if they deem you a problem, yes, man, you will be arrested. So guys, look, man, be careful. I know that you're going to go, whether you're white or black, because you feel that you're being fucked with. And all I can tell you is be careful, watch, and just have your eyes and your ears attentive, because if things go down, you want to have a route to get out of there, man. That's all. That's all the videos are saying, especially to my people, black people. Be careful. If y'all going down there to them rallies and all that, man, you don't know what the hell they got planned for y'all at any of these rallies. I know y'all want to make a point, but be careful in the midst of you trying to prove and make a point. You understand what we saying? All right? Get to it.